So when you heat up your tea in a mic, it comes out, fucking cup is roasting hot. You can't touch it. And then you take it to your lips and there it is. There's the smell. There's the taste of your old macaroni you had 6 months ago.
And the liquid is lukewarm.
Yeah, lukewarm, hot cup macaroni.
His name is Arch Hammer. He's 36 years old.
He looks like he's 50 years old.
He looks 55.
Oh my goodness.
He ain't no 37. Maybe they were running short on actors that week.
But Mr. Hammer has a talent discovered at a very early age. This much he does have. He can make his face change.
Who would you want to look like?
Shit. Too soon.
Okay. Come back to it.
Yeah, you?
Rachel Weisz.
Rachel Weisz.
She's pretty.
Even in your wildest imaginations, that's still a shitey name for a hotel. That is like, we're out of ideas. We've got to get the neon guy to make a sign. Come up with something. Alright, well I need this sign to look real, so what's it going to... Hotel. Oh, let me think. Hotel real. Go with it. Fuck.
If you don't drink well, don't drink.
Johnny.
Bad men are always called Johnny. Johnny. Or Frank. Frank. Never George. Or Paul. Or Barry. Oh, there's Barry. Barry. Never happens. Just Johnny or Frank.
Johnny or Frank.
Oh, Johnny, it's so great to see you. Here, let me light your cigarette.
I'll take the light, but you got the wrong guy.
That's a wasted talent. I'll tell you, if he was on America's Got Talent, he comes out and he's like, hey Simon Cowell, I can change my face. Alright, end the competition here. No semi-finals, no final, you win.
Straight to the...
Golden Star.
Why not? I never had a dish like that. I've never been loved like that.
What's so entertaining about following a scumbag around for 20 minutes so that he can get his comeuppance? Is that it? I mean, is that the story? It's not a good sign when you're waiting for the episode to hurry up.
I know, right?
It's such a short
Let's
show.
go.
Why would the main character take on a dead identity? I have no idea. He's probably just some sick bastard who wants to go in and do some old life and fuck around.
That was a poor use of power.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's better to get better.
I always liked your taste, Mr. Pennell. You always had the taste of a very rich man. Neat, but not gaudy.
If I was this guy, I would be the richest guy in the world. Like, remember in Point Break, and you get the dead presidents and Swayze's wearing the masks and stuff? That would be me. Only I'd have different people's faces on all the time. Walk in, different man's face. We are the ex-presidents. Rob the place, leave, face change. In a cab, face change. Out of the cab, face change. Like, you know how you keep switching vehicles?
Yeah.
Only I switch my face all the time. This guy needs an imagination. I'd like to look like Paul Newman.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean classic Paul Newman from the 50s. None of this corpse that he is now. So,
Okay.
and I'd be good at pool too. Because I'm like this guy, I'm taking his abilities in that movie.
Is that what's happening?
No, but that's what I would do.
Yes.
So I'm taking Paul Newman's face and I'm taking his ability to play pool with Fast Eddie.
Okay.
So I'm taking it all. Because this guy seems to know even their memories.
That's what I don't understand. How does he know how to act and behave?
Yeah. He's
or what he's done?
It's just so flawed. The idea, the premise is fine, but the premise should be I take your face, I wear it, and this is me struggling to try and... You should walk into the situation, read the room, and then try and figure out who he is. You can't get who this guy is from a newspaper clipping.
Yeah, I mean, it should show that he's kind of playing it like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, that would have been funny, or no, not funny, but that would have been clever to see him work it all out, take up the pieces. This guy's this, he's that. They're addressing me in this negative way, therefore I'm a piece of shit. Kind of work it out. Maybe that was too advanced back then.
They should make a show where like a detective could change his face, and he could use that to his advantage.
Yes, and the detective is also the murderer he's chasing the whole season. So he's killing people with this face on. He goes home, changes his face, and he's forever hunting himself. Brilliant. One season cancelled.
Hammer, Foster, Sterig, Marshak, and all 4 of them were dying.
Your immediate thoughts, the 4 of us are dying.
I didn't like it.
I thought it sucked.
Yeah, that was the worst one we watched.
Yeah, straight after What You Need as well.
I'd rather watch What You Need.
Aye. I mean, the 2 of us were dying watching that thing. God, it sucked. That was a really interesting premise.
Yeah.
And there was no imagination in it whatsoever. There was nothing interesting. Everything was in a square, was in a room, in a tight hotel room, or a shitey alley with weird crap neon around. It was...
And the guy was scummy, and the characters were boring, and nothing actually happened.
A man can change his face, and here is the most unimaginative way we can present that to you.
He went after a girl that he wanted to feel like he felt loved. And then to get money from a mobster.
Became a boxer.
Became a boxer and was then killed by the boxer's father for somehow. Why? What?
I would give it 2 faces out of 10.
Okay.
You?
I give it 1 bored face out of 10.
Right. Yeah, it's one of those episodes of a show that if you watched it, if you just watched this one, you would never watch any others.
Yeah.
This would kill your interest for the Twilight Zone. Mm-hmm. So anyone out there who wants to start with The 4 of Us Are Dying, move, Patton. Don't
do that.
Mm-mm. Anyway, let's move on.
Yes.
Deal.